Okay, so it's been like a week since I last recorded this game. I do not remember what's happened. I remember that there was a few loose ends that I still need to get to, which I will get to now. And then I think Gabby had kids or something. I don't quite 100% remember. But I want to go back to the bus stop, and I want to go to Ocean City because I believe that we can unlock one of the gates for the bank as well. Yeah, unlock Sneaky Pete. This Sneaky Pete's a tricky customer, but you've never met a Pete you couldn't outsneak. If turning the key in the lock does nothing, then what happens if you put it in and just leave it? That's exactly, the lock clicks open. Good old Sneaky Pete. Nice. Okay, so flying by the seat of my pants here in a certain sense. So there was, believe there was something that, oh, I got the cursed compass. That's why I had left. I think it left it there. So I could get. Well, that increases muscle. So how much muscle do I need to unlock this door? I need 8 muscle. So, ooh, the Moxie. Well, the Moxie's done anyways. So yeah, no pain, no gain, bro. And then I believe there was something I could use to put on to get muscular. There's no way I can't actually get to the muscle. God. I just need one more muscle. I don't know where to get it from though. Making a weapon into a gun. You're currently waiting shortens. No, actually, I don't because I really like that weapon. Which I could put the gun parts in the extra small charger. Okay, it's already a Moxie weapon. Actually, I'll use the gun parts on this weapon. You quickly turn your skull cane into a gun, then you shoot a few old tin cans just to make sure it works. A skull cane gun. Oh man, it is just like Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I believe that there was. Oh. So if I wait to get a little bit more XP, then I can get the calluses, which means that I can get to the building. So that is helpful. A faded sign by the side of the road reads, "History comes to life at the Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum." Beneath that, in smaller print, it says, "But not in a spooky or dangerous way." Let's go there now. I'm curious as to see what this is. Sandwich Museum. The village's Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. And the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. Oh, so it's like the Salem equivalent of Putnam House, which would partially burn down under extremely witchy circumstances. I don't know where Gabby was going there, but everything in this house was destroyed by fire except those 2 objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. Ooh, fun! There's an antique ragdoll on display here. This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason it has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of this plinth says, "Witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies." This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Mrs. Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the poppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Interesting, fun! Hopefully nobody's living boring now, but this plinth has an old book on it. You know what I mean. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam, so that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth discovering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Ugh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody, just because he has lots of money and lives in the big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse, it would have been worth the trouble. Hello, sir. The security guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hi there. Hello, welcome to the Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on the things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Oh, well, I guess that didn't work. Could I force you to know stuff? No. Never mind. I know that's not how this game works. Let's see what the church is all about. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. This sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. An old and dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches in the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. Oh, fun. The altar where the town switches set perform the horrifying sacrifices. No, the bloodstains! Hooray! It's almost like you can see the history. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Yep, that sounds right to me. Sandwich boasted the County's first tripartite house. Please do not attempt to use it. It is very old. A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Avail yourself of it. Oh, all 3 doors go. That's interesting. This facility has 3 sinks, and this one is one of them. 1 toilet, 0 privacy. Ooh, wait. That might just have gotten me. Oh, it's so close. Dang, I didn't know how much XP I would get from just flushing a toilet, but my god. This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. This arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to the low resolution of birthday years at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. It's been pointed out to us that this arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas-de-Calais department of northern France. Therefore, it is merely a sparkling tapestry. Neat. According to county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go a full 1.5 floors. The second half floor, let's go. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon the dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants as it was felt by the proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Well, that's pretty dark, but probably accurate to history. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most expensive collection of cravats. This is the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This is the Proctor's spare room, where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour, and also is not part of the house. Alright. I will have to explore that later, then. Can I maybe learn some occult things? Possibly down here. This leads to a little cemetery behind the church. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Man, this gives off major West of Loathing vibes. Delia Putnam. She was 11 years old. That is sad. Nicholas Proctor, 1656 to 1886. What the heck? He lived to be 230 years old. Interesting. This special piece of paper is for making rubbings of historical graves and such like that. Thanks to your advances in rubbing technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. Interesting. Okay. Oh, do we do the thing with the thing? Oh. I think we do. Wait. What do we do with it? Uh-huh. Don't know what that means, but okay. These fronds are of no historical significance. You're not fond of this plant. You're right. There's no plaque on this table. It must have always been this boring. Fair enough. Okay, there's gotta be more to this than meets the eye. Oh! Oh, wait! Oh. Damn. Oh, 6th of March 1692. Okay, so... Let me go back to Ocean City real quick then. I don't know if the newspaper has records that far back, but we'll see. It does not. Okay, never mind. I'll go back to Crystal Dream Lake. I'll go fight the spiders. Okay, that seems like a good idea. Why not? The future version of yourself strolls up to you and hands you a fat wad of meat. You know it's the future version and not the past version because you don't remember this happening before. Here, take this meat. Technically, I guess I should be repaying you to the future me, but that's me now, so you'll have to do. What? But what's the point in giving me meat if I have to give it back to me later? You'll be making meat more easily later, so this won't seem like as much then. Just think of it as a no-interest loan. On the contrary, I actually am interested. He rolls his eyes at you. Sheesh, future you was a jerk. Haha, yeah. Anyway, don't forget to pay you back, or the universe will probably explode for something. Fair enough. The plaque says Bebo's Hole at the top, and then there's some fine print. Bebo's Hole is named after Bebo P. Soricchio, who purchased this plot of land in 1903 with the stated intention of creating a shark sanctuary. He managed to dig one decent-sized pit. Before he could fill it up with sharks, it filled itself up with spiders, or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that the spiders filled it up with themselves. And their offspring, their teeming hordes of awful, venomous offspring. It is the opinion of the Crystal Dream Lake Historical Society that Bebo's Hole should be avoided at all costs. In fact, we probably shouldn't have placed the placard here, or included in any of our maps. May those you leave behind forgive us. Fascinating. Ooh, lovely. You swore long ago that you... You swore long ago that you never deliberately walk into an impenetrable mess of spider webs. Well, when did I do that? There are definitely a lot of spiders in this hole. And that is 8 XP, so we have enough to spend on the calluses. There we go. And so we have enough muscle to get to the second lock in the bank. Unlike flax, it takes everything you got, but the sturdy keel of flax falls to you in this contest of raw strength. The cast iron head gives you not respect between gladiators. So the rest is Mr. Cowley. Okay, so I have the wet fez, and I believe I need 7 Mr. Cowley. So, oh wow, Critics Guide Species Friendship. The book is pretty woo-woo, but you have to admit that it creates warm feelings in your heart towards your familiars. Now it's time to exploit that worth and kindness. You got a skill, call for backup. The best offense is the friends we made along the way. Aw. There's an appendix in the back filled with trust exercises, but you're not sure you've got the energy for that right now. If you do, call for backup will cause your family to act in additional time. Interesting. The vibrations in the nether zones. Touching the shaky book makes your hands start shaking in a way that you were surprised to find is really cool. You got a skill, Jazz Hands. The inventor of this technique was a guy named Jazz Hands. Increase your moxie by 3. If you hold on to it longer, you could probably get your hands on shaking more, even so much stylishly. It takes some effort though. Not right now. Oh shit. I'm blowing it. Yeah, let's do it. Safety first. Alright. So let us do this then. That's fun. The Labyrinth of Methapon is not so difficult, really, once you spend some time with it. You visualize its rooms and corridors, making a mental map of which paths bring you to dead ends and which to success. The key turns decisively in the lock, and the cast iron head of Methapon gives you a little wink. All 3 heads are now unlocked. Open the door. Oh, hello. The stanchion stands stolidly still, staying stoically stationary. This miraculous little lamp has burned for 20 years and counting, keeping a single solitary vigil to the dying of the bank. Good night. Standing by the cash register, you fantasize about what it would have been like to have a service job instead of whatever it is you do. Freelance and cursing. Oh, that's right. Open the cash and register. The drawer is sealed shut, but there's no obvious way to open it. There's nothing you can do with the cash register at all, in fact, other than bang on the new miracle keys as a toddler might. Hit some buttons. There we go. It's satisfying to smack the biggies, but no further effect is produced. Wait. There might be a clue here, actually. This plaque is going green with age. July 4th, 1899. Today we celebrate our opening of Secure Burris Building and Loan at Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Integrity, security, excellence. Corporate value for each the head of the dog. There's no feasible means of opening this monstrous vault door. Ow. Cool. So, I don't remember... Oh, I get a new skill. Neat. Okay, so I'm gonna... Get my muscle back then. Force the drawer open. The metal drawer becomes loose with a firm pull from your powerful horse hands, but doing so triggers the bank alarm. Whoops. That was what I was trying to do. Meat lines the drawer in uniform piles. 19 meat. No wonder Hanks. There's no visible meat. Punch it. Ouch. Shoot it. There's no tie a bolt to a car and drive down the street. That did not go as planned. Understandable. Oh no. This building is not so secure. There's no visible... Open it? Who knows? Interesting. Wait, so... Oh. 1899. July 4th, 1899. So if we go to the Ocean City Watchful Eye, then we can see that you find something interesting. Today we saw the grand opening of a new banking concern, Secureburst Building and Loan. Residents of Ocean City watched in appalled disgust as during the opening ceremony the maximum security bolt door was installed backwards, sealing inside their savings valuables for eternity. The bank's chairman reassured worries that the customers the mistake would not affect operations. What had happened next? 10 minutes later the bank was closed permanently. Banks, can't trust them! Oh hello. Charles seems to want to talk to you. What's up, Charles? You got something you might find handy. I finally found the time to check out this door behind me, and it turns out there was an old bricked up passageway back then. At least right out to such fun stuff. That's pretty convenient. Thanks, Charles. Hey, don't mention it, kiddo. Neat. Oh! Oh, how about that? Messages 1. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's no figure. Called on Chi with the phone number. Call the mob back. Okay, he dialed the number. Salutations. Whom is telephoning, might I inquire? Hi, Don. It's me, Zetchvin. Ah, you reciprocated my missive. Commendable. Yeah, what's up? There's an assignment of which I require your performation. An assignment? Where I, the community, sir, I might refer to it as an undertaking. Haha. I'm glad you're not the comedic sort. There's an antiquated distillery near Crystal Dreamer Lake. Grandpa Joe's distillery, to be precocious. There's an abandoned when prohibitioning began, albeit with its liquor manufacturing equipment intact. A group contrapunted to our own has come into the territory, and we wish these bloodsuckers to be evicticated with extreme prejudice. So, you want me to give the bum's rest to a bunch of rival mob goons? There is no underground criminal organization that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intentioning that you will observe in their phraseology a high degree of literalness. The group to which I referenced are Nosferatus. Ah, you mean actual vampires. Affirmative. They have been a pain in the neck for quite an extensive period of time. Oh, I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. Well, as it happens. I've already been to that distillery and dealt with all the vampires. Well, that's a wonderment of news. You anticipated the needs of our organization and undertook the initiativation to accomplish them on your own reconnaissance. Well, no, I just have... Wait, I mean, yes, that's exactly what I did. I completely observed that you will go far in this line of vocation. Your payment will be delivered to your bedroom. Alright, bye. Got that compass so good, not much too much of an ordeal, I hope. Could have been far worse, I guess. There were some horrible fairies. What? Oh no, don't tell me. Just increase that thing and then get some rest. Okay. I think the next artifact is a good book. I'll have the location narrowed down by morning. Sounds good. Charles flags you down. I got some applicants for the new storefront I fixed up over there on the other side of the Cold War store poster. Got a second to pick one? Sure thing. The first applicant is Ruckton's Fine Jewelry. A jewelry store could really class up Old Plunkett Street. The second is Berstrom's Bakery. Brett's a buddy of mine from my Ostrom days. He makes a good loaf. And the last applicant is you, old Schickenberger. Some SIT science lady who wants to sell potions. The bakery sounds good. Why not? Well, okay, I'll get him moved in and get the store next. Thanks, Charles. You hang the cow skull over your desk. If anybody asks, I'll tell them you killed the cow yourself. Thanks. Oh no. You're so tired you come. Yeah, I'm gonna uncurse the pocket watch thing before I forget. You sit in the chair, which is surprising. Yeah, okay. You sit with the compass in both hands as the machine whirs and winds and shakes around you. The machine you feel is frustrated. Some internal mechanism swinging wildly, frantically. Then it figures out whatever it needed to, and then there's no more point. Of course, none of the compass, none anymore. It still points to Old North, though, so it's practically useless. The compass's curse is now transfixed in the uncursing machine. Dare you project your consciousness inside? I will dare. Oh my god. Gosh, that looks sore. This is madness. That fool coach is gonna get us all killed. What do you think we ought to do? Let's get out of here. Go home. Don't you think that things were just fine the way they were? Why are we doing this? You mean playing baseball? Looks you dead in the eye and manages to nervous chuckle. Yeah, that's right, kid. Alright, well, see ya. It's disgusted. I'm disgusted that it's come to this. We all know you're the weak link of the team. Some would say the team of captains shouldn't even be allowed in the field. But you tell me, did all my years of including you in team lunches and burpees make you into a baseball player? Nah, coach, I'm in the captain. That's all I'll ever be. Oh, that's crap. That's base boulder dash. Your destiny is out there on the diamonds, and go hit it into the parking lot. Gee, coach, you think Maribel will ever marry me? I can't answer that, son. All I can tell you is that Maribel has married every World Series MVP since the series was the first contestant in 1903. You work out the rest. Say, coach, why do you wear that funny-looking hat? Nothing funny about it, son. It's a cloaky. The coach's cloaky. It's traditional. Excuse me, coach. I gotta go hit something. Pelican Street pushover is powerful baseball team. Interesting. I didn't get the dialogue option for him. You okay, fella? 3 more minds broken by baseball. What the fuck? Oh shit. What am I supposed to do here? Tell me what I'm supposed to do here. What's with these compasses? Coach, my swing will connect with them. I know it must be overwhelming. All I can tell you is to stay calm and remember that in baseball it's all about what you do hit. So why is the other team getting points when I swing? That's baseball, son. If the other team ever feels physically intimidated, that's an automatic floating point penalty. Now, how am I supposed to win it all? Quit gabbing and get back out there. Don't you know leaving the field to talk to the coach is a 10-point penalty? Excuse me, coach. I'm gonna go hit some compasses. There's other ways to beat their score. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Son, my #1 boy, you did it. You son of a gun, you won the whole damn game. Did I really do good, coach? Look at the scoreboard, it's 0-0. That's the whole ball game. This one's for the accountants. Now get over here, champ, and pucker up, because here comes the coach's big sniff. What? Okay. That was the weirdest dream I've ever had. Funny, the compass feels extremely reassuring now that it's back to being an ordinary little thing in your hand and not some hurled at your head and oversized ghostly form from every cardinal direction. It glows faintly. To think you're ever scared of a little compass. Gee, coach, do you think Maribel will ever marry me? I don't know that's Finn, but you don't need to call me coach. We're friends. Just call me Jessica. Could you call me coach, though? Maybe take that easy with that machine for a little while. Okay, fair enough. Aw, Kelly up a spoon. Someone has given you a nightstand. There's a briefcase and a note on top. The note reads, such fun. The quality of work that surely has been noted as excellent. We will contact you in a telephonular manner with some future opportunities. A briefcase full of meat. Honest work for dishonest pay. You're ready to make the transition from crystal dream to regular dreams. Let's do it. Let's see what this weird guy is talking about here. Glaxton. Another fitful dream. Can I go back to bed? This represents the growing mistrust of your bed. Oh, that's interesting that it has everything that you, gone and went to see and do. Museum of Skulls. It's the Museum of Skulls, obviously. Wait a minute. One of these skulls is yours, and it's missing its teeth. Give it the ones you're carrying. Get the teeth back in your skull. It tries to thank you, but it has no tongue. You got an item, no tongue. Weird. Oh boy. A strange conversation is taking place here. Participate. Woman scowls at you. You better have some good news for me, Terrence. The good news is that I'm dreaming. Let me give you the bad news first. No news is good news. Good news is bad news. Hog futures are up 10 points. Hog futures are up 10 points. Let me give you the bad news first. Everything is in order, Madam President. Good. The dam project is complete. Wait. It's running at maximum capacity. Ma'am, you'll have all the electricity you need. What about the interloper? Oh, show unit, interloper. I'll show you an interloper. My research proceeds a space. Surveillance has indicated that his last name is Alexander. His mother's is Mr. Morris's sister. The president frowns deepens. Any relative of Murray Morris is an enemy of ours. Find him and get him out of the picture. Of course, Madam President. Both Terrence and the President wink out of existence with an ominous sentence pop. You're ready for this dream to be over. And how? Ah, the plot thickens. A doorway back to the waking world. The plot thickens indeed. Okay, so I will cut it here. I will, because I've already been going a bit over time, but I'm very interested in seeing that this game actually has a plot, which is fascinating. I know that West of Loathing kind of had one, like, but not super, like, a mystery overarching plot like this one. Like an actual overarching antagonist too, so I'm excited for actually getting more into this. It's really going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really, like, looking forward to getting more into this game. So...